Again, transitionarily speaking, we say, okay, so now we talked about inflation. I'm going to ask you some health questions. Please answer these questions honestly and forthright. I need to know everything honestly about your health before we proceed. I used to not do this, but I think now it's a good implementation to use in the script as just tell the client, please answer these questions honestly, yes or no. And again, emphasizing that because some people they won't tell you if you don't ask, right? Or they won't tell you even if you do ask sometimes their health. So you want to emphasize that in order to reduce rate ups, declinations, declines, right? You need to make sure, hey, you got to tell me everything up front, right? And the more you know, the better you are. The thing is, guys, this is work we're doing up front to avoid the problems that come later on. Okay. I, for example, had a client once up in Sweetwater, Tennessee. It was a done deal. I could feel it. I could sense it. You just develop this once you've done this long enough. And I botched the deal on the husband and wife. It was probably, I think it was like $150, $200 a month premium. You know, I was going to make a nice payday. And the reason I lost the deal is, number one, I picked a company that looked back 12 months on health history issues, or exams that were completed, but the results haven't been received yet. Guy had a stress test, never got the results for it. And he had to answer no on the phone interview. And I didn't ask that question. And I didn't make that clear up front. And then for the lady, she had migraine headaches and she's taking a medication, Keppra or something, that also indicates like seizures. The multi-use drugs sometimes do that. But what had happened was I had the deal in the bag, but because of my unthorough underwriting, I lost it. And that day I was probably the most pissed that I didn't get the deal because there was like 2.5, 3 hours, right? And I backed up the truck and hit the gas and kicked rocks everywhere, driving away in my truck. And I felt like an idiot afterwards because it wasn't their fault. You know, I was wearing them out. It's my fault because I didn't follow the script. So don't do that, okay? Be thorough. You might feel like you're getting on people's nerves, asking a bunch of detailed questions and getting particular. And some people may react strangely, but don't take the bait to not be thorough. They will thank you later when they get their pot, or maybe they won't yell at you later or throw you out of the house. You'll get the close because you slowed down and you were thorough with every step of the way. Okay. And also I will add this too. This is not the only time in which we ask about health. We will ask the actual questions on the application later on in the call as kind of a second level redundancy to make sure that, nothing slipped through the cracks. So later, when we have an idea of what company we're going to use, then we'll ask the questions prior to stage 4, ask the questions on the application word for word to get a yes, no. And then that way we pretty much know for sure that this client's going to be approved with that particular company. The purpose of underwriting right now, ladies and gentlemen, is to get an idea if our client's going to be first day full coverage, graded, or some guaranteed issue product, because that outcome is contingent upon the next stage 3, how we're going to present. We're going to talk about the wonders of guaranteed issue coverage or the wonders of first day full coverage and how guaranteed issue is bad. Well, that just depends on their health, right? We can't go willy-nilly into it. So we have to know up front kind of what to expect. Make sense?